people shall be willing. But it's going to be too late for them people that day because they had already marked themselves. Is that in that verse? Yeah.
Verse 13, in that day shall the fair virgin and young men faint for thirst.
Right, they're going to faint for thirst, man. All right. First off, physically, carnally, because there's going to be water. There's going to be water shortages, food shortages. Water's going to be contaminated. But also, the word is likened to water, man. That's the real water. Okay, they're going to faint for thirst that day because they're not going to have the truth. They're going to be bugging out that day. That's why the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. Okay? So we going to have it. We going to be good that day because we know what's going on. We see it already coming. It's going to catch everybody else off guard like a thief in the night because they're still walking around here trying to dab and take selfies and shit. Man, on Facebook all the damn time. Worshiping themselves, trying to chase a better life on a sinking ship, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, and they that think them. And when you go to victuals, that's rations, that's food, goods. All right. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be good in good case.
Right. And that's what everybody thinks right now, man. This is the prophecy that Ezra seen to the end times before America was destroyed. That's what everybody thinks. Just because you can go hit the dollar menu at McDonald's or get a 99-cent junior bacon cheeseburger or whatever from Wendy's or Jack in the Box, everybody think they own right now. People thinking it's going good right now.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, all that shit, man. Things are being sold cheaper, so everybody is low to see right now. I think this is a good case. That's why the scripture say they shall say peace and safety. Sudden destruction is gonna come, man. They think they all good. Okay, America's gonna be the dollar's gonna bounce back for the final time. They go like, damn, okay, we're gonna be all right. And then that sudden destruction gonna come, man. That's when the shit gonna hit the fan, so to speak. Yeah.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Right, sword, which is a killing instrument that represents death. Famine, which we already went into, and great confusion, man. And people are already walking around here confused. That's why the scriptures call it America Babylon. It comes from the Hebrew babar, which means confusion. So people are going to be even more confused today because they're not going to understand why this is happening. Because 2/3 of our people there, they got their heads so far off the white man's ass, they don't know the up from down, man. And so they're thinking that the so-called white man is a damn saint. Well, he ain't did nothing but show you hatred and love. Hatred, man. Not love. He showed you nothing but hate, destruction, deceit, thievery, robbery. That's all he showed our people, man. But they can't see it. Why? Because the Most High doesn't want them to see it. Their eyes are spiritually blinded. You know what I mean?
It's more of It's Revelations chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Right, utterly burned with fire, which we went into. That's going to be that nuclear destruction, man. Also coupled with when the chariots come back, they're going to be firing laser beams and their weapons on this place as well. Yeah.
For strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who judgeth her.
Right, strong is the Most High who's going to judge this place, man, and rightfully so. It's going to get the ultimate judgment that's ever been known to man. That's why the Most High is letting America steady build up that town. Steady build that town. Still messing over everybody. Still perpetuating hatred. Still letting all 50 states letting homosexuals get married. In certain states, you can marry a damn an animal. People are marrying trees and cell phones and stuff, man. Yeah, men are having babies, all types of stuff, and everything is completely turned upside down here. Okay? So that's why the Most High is letting that town steady build up. That's why earlier in this chapter, it tells you her sins have reached unto heaven, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Is that in that verse?
That's a little more to Oh, that's in the next verse. Verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her.
Right, and the kings of the earth, why? Because America was at one time they were exporting, cotton, things that different materials to especially coupled with free slave labor. That's why America blew up overnight. But now it's a consumer nation where we import everything. And that's why the kings are gonna be well, because they was making money off of America, man. Everything you see is everything that you have here of good value is imported from some other country. America doesn't produce any damn thing anymore. Yeah.
It said, beware her and lament for her.
Right, and they're going to lament, not because they give a damn about America. No one likes America. That's why they call it the Great Satan. The president of Venezuela said all the problems that's going on earth, he blamed on the blue-eyed white person. You know, no one really loves America, but they're just making money off of it.
Okay. When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
That's right.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Right, he's gonna raise up them in Babylon that rise up against the Heavenly Father, a destroying wind. What is the end result of that destroying wind? It's that nuclear destruction that we've been going into. That's going to the chief of the so-called white man who was the Esau according to the Bible, these other heathen nations that are over here, and 2/3 of our people, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because you're an enemy of the Heavenly Father right now. So everyone that's an enemy of the Heavenly Father that's not for the truth, he's going to raise up a destroying, destructive wind against this place, man. Yeah.
Verse 2, and will send upon Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of troubles, they shall be against her round about.
Right, in the day of trouble, they're going to be against her round about, man. That's why you read in Revelation, the 13th chapter, what I'm saying, he's going to, even his allies are going to burn up this place, man. Okay, everyone's going to rise up against America today, even the allies that America think they have right now. All right, ask me to get Obadiah 7, right, real quick.
This is Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought. Obadiah, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Right, how are the things of Esau searched out, man? The brother, they read this earlier, but his things are searched out right now. I've been going to America, was first portrayed as the beacon of hope, the seat of morality. You should be like America, man. Come to America and come have a better life. But now his things are being searched out to where you got the internet, that unicorn. Now all the wickedness of the so-called white man is being revealed. Okay, it shows the wickedness that he did against our people, the wickedness that he's doing against these other countries, all the military coups that he set up, all the assassinations, all these CIA operatives that he has. All this information is coming out, man. Right. Hell, if you got Netflix, you get up to speed on the so-called white man in a few months. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
All the men of thy confederacy, man. All the nations that were with Esau, the so-called white man, with America. Okay, they're going to bring them to the border, and they're going to turn on them, man, because the Spirit of the Most High is going to do that. That's right. He's going to make them turn their backs on America as well, along with the enemies. Yeah.
God. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
And they were at peace, they have deceived thee, man. Even these nations, these enemies, man, they say they're at peace. They're deceiving nations right now. They're gearing up. They're still gearing up for war, man. You know, that's why there's a quote from I can't remember who said it, from Russia. It said, whoever said the Cold War ended. You know? That Cold War never ended, man. So these nations are still in opposition against America. Okay, but they're just the Spirit of the Lord don't have it to where he's really going to make a war thing pop out just yet. Okay, go ahead.
Nah. And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Right, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. Doing business with you. They're setting up America for the fall, man. They're all going to get together and shoot nuclear missiles on this place, man. Go ahead.
There is none understanding in him.
Right, there's none understanding the so-called white man. Okay, go ahead.
God, hey, mind if I say something really quick, too? And if you're in the spirit, you see that this place is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
But you got the big, bad so-called white man who's in league with these other nations, and we know they plotting against them. But this so-called white man don't understand that. That shows that there's no understanding in him. Because if everybody else can see it and you can't see it, that you know that's you know, pretty much a I'm talking about a deception, not deception, delusion that the Lord is putting upon them. Salaki.
That's why I said in the prior verses that the pride of thine heart had deceived. Yeah, you're so proud that you think that no one's gonna come up against you. You know, that's why the Most High has that snare and that trick back for the so-called white man.
Jeremiah 51. I'll jump down to verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, it's been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Go ahead.
That made all the earth drunken.
Right, and that's what America did. It went around all the earth, pushed its philosophies, its Christianity, its doctrines, okay, its so-called freedoms, and it made all the earth drunk, man. Everybody is falling out the tune of the so-called white man. That's what we referenced earlier. When you get in bed with a whore, you're gonna catch diseases, man. So now all these other nations, especially these Arab nations, they got in bed with the so-called white man, following their democracies. Now their women are all out of order. Now these other nations are mad as hell, man. Brother got to read that, you know. But that's how everyone was made to be drunken. All the philosophers and following the ways of their damn devil, man, which are detrimental to your health, to society, to life, man. Yeah.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
And everybody's mad as hell, man, because they fall out to the devil, man. They fall out to somebody whose ways are of death, man. And now their economies are crashing. Their whole societies are breaking down because they fall out to the ways of the actual devil upon the earth.
Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
It's suddenly fallen and destroyed. That's right, man. That's what we see here, man. It's falling and it's being destroyed day by day from the inside without. Okay? The economic system, the actual physical structure, the integrity of this place is failing. Okay? America fails all their inspections, man. They're making up with C's and D's and F's.
Oh, yeah.
With all their bridges and all the roads and everything. This place is totally crumbling, man. Oh, yeah?
Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed.
Right, so if so be, she may be healed. So those quantitative easement measurements they were doing for the economy, all that economic neosporin they were trying to put on them wounds, it ain't working, man. That's why I say take balm. Maybe, if so be, she may be healed. So that's what she's doing. They're trying to continuously bring this place back up with different type of policies, man, trying to bring this place back to life.
Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Right, the Most High would have healed Babylon. He could have did that with the blink of an eye. But she is not healed. Why? Because Babylon wasn't prophesied to go on, man. It was just going to be a prison sentence for the nation of Israel for going off against the laws, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. Right?
Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right, forsake Babylon. That's what these other nations are doing, man. They come over here, learn schooling, and they send money back home. They come over here and learn and whatever field they're in, and they go home. Now some do stay here, but most of them, they're going back home, man, and they're going to continue to go back home. And they're also going to take their minds out of this place, man. That's why it's going to be race riots. Nobody's going to be giving a damn about America unless you're a cracker. You know, go ahead.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven.
Right, her judgment has reached unto heaven, man. Why? Because the angels can see everything that's going on here. Give me Amos 9 and 8.
This is Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon a sinful kingdom.
Right, the eyes of the Heavenly Father are upon the sinful kingdom, man. It's that kingdom right now is America. It's a sinful kingdom. Why? Because it's breaking all the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Heavenly Father prescribed. Okay, you want to put yourself as law-abiding citizens and good Christians and people of God, but you break every single commandment, statute that's written in the Bible, man. Total hypocrisy is going on here in America, man. The laws are trampled upon here in America. The Bible is scoffed at here in America. Okay, but you're a bunch of hypocrites, man. That's why the Most High's eyes are upon this sinful kingdom. The sin is transgression of the law. And people don't even know that, man. But you're supposed to be Bible scholars and know everything about the Bible. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
The Most High is going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth, man. And that's how her sins have reached unto heaven. Because the angels are recording and watching everything that's being done. And also the men and Lord are prophesying, and the blood of the righteous is crying out to the Heavenly Father. We're steady praying day by day for the Heavenly Father to bring this place down, man. Every so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American need to be praying for this place, man. Right. But 2/3 of them not. They praying for this damn cesspool to go on, so they can perish with it.
That's right.
That's it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse. Go back to verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his home country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up unto the skies. Verse 10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh Shem Shai, our power.
Right, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to declare the works in Zion. that means monument, but Zion is a representative of the nation of Israel, man. We're going to declare the works of the Heavenly Father, and the elect is going to be there. Okay? We're going to proclaim that and praise that and marvel at that, man. All right? We're going to go out here and prophesy the marvelous works that the Heavenly Father is doing, man. He's bringing this place down more and more, day by day. And more, he's raising up his elect men to come out here and bang against the society, man. That's for righteousness. Go ahead.
Verse 11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have risen, or have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
All right, the kings of the Medes, man. That's like Mount Russia, man. Go ahead.
For his device is against Babylon to destroy it.
Right, and the Most High's device is against the Babylon to destroy America, man. That's the Most High's whole MO concerning this land we're in here today, man. Nothing else, nothing good. This place is not going to continue, man.
That's right.
You know?
Because it is the vengeance of Yahweh Shem Shai, the vengeance of his temple.
Right, it's the vengeance of the Lord, man. Why? Because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man, who is the nation of Israel, man. Even the scriptures say in Zechariah, you furthered the affliction. That's why the Most High had to use all these things as far as the civil rights to get this damn devil to ease up, man. Okay, because that is being left up to the so-called white man. We still have been getting hung, getting butt breaking, families being split up. Okay, hardcore chattel slavery, man. But even still, when the time had an end, he's still on our ass to this day, man. It's more of a mental slavery now, and he's still perpetuating it day by day, further than affliction, man.
This is Psalms chapter 149. It's really the whole thing goes. I'm going to start at verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh. Sing unto Yahweh a new song.
Right, sing unto the Most High a new song, man. It's what? It's true, man. That's the new song that's been poured back into the earth, man.